Now, today's weather may not have been the best representation of summer, but the Northland came together for the Summer Day of Caring nonetheless, a day that was filled with local volunteer efforts.
Northern News Now's Maggie Franzen shows us how groups were out bettering the community.
Here at the Minnesota Power Building, volunteers came together to build more than 400 hygiene kits for those in need during the Summer Day of Caring.
The Summer Day of Caring, put on by the head of the Lake United Way, supports local nonprofits through hands-on volunteer work while also raising awareness of community needs in Duluth and surrounding areas.
Really grateful for everyone for making this Day of Caring so special.
Employees at a number of local businesses step up to help give back to those in need.
These kits are going out into the community so to support people who need that help, who need a little bit of an extra boost, to make sure that they have those really necessary essential items.
Elite, Minnesota's power parent company, participates in the Day of Caring annually, and CEO Bethany Owen says it's become a part of their identity.
It's just part of who our employees are. Everyone is really excited to be part of the Day of Caring, caring for our communities, people in our communities, and just really trying to make a difference.
Volunteer opportunities ranged from indoor organization to collecting baby supplies for a local crisis nursery and helping freshen up the flower boxes at Duluth's Salvation Army.
Really inspirational and amazing to be able to bring others in on that and be able to share the work of nonprofits with the rest of the community, all the wonderful things that we already knew are happening at nonprofit.
Elite is among 200 plus volunteers pitching in across the region, working on over 30 projects. In Duluth, Northern News Now, Maggie Franzen.
Well, if you missed this year's Summer Day of Caring, head to the Lakes United Way also is hosting a Winter Day of Caring. More information on future volunteer and nonprofit related opportunities can be found right now on our website.